Thank you, Twitch, for not letting me stream, I guess. What is going on? No, it really is just saying, I don't want you to stream. There we go, we are live, finally! As we go into the 4th round, we are going to be seeing Flipsid pick up the 3rd round, go into the 4th round, and now we're going to be seeing the buy versus buy. The AWP coming out on the CT side, that's going to leave Manos Min Eyes on no armor. So glass cannon all the way, double glass cannon, not quite. Mac 10 is still going to be out on Blade. There's a little bit of a meme going on with Blade, obviously not been doing that fantastic recently. He's trying to pick it up at the same time. He's going to get tagged down, but Waylander going to get dropped, and now Mine Eyes, there you go, I'll get it right eventually. He's going to be able to get a headshot on Blade, and Luz is going to be able to get a kill on Electronic. Back and forth, but not quite, because the CTs are still all alive. They'll feel them on low HP, but Moro is going to be pushing up. He's looking aggressive, he gets a kill, but at the same time, he's going to get dropped by Marco, who's going to be left in a 1v4. But the question is he going to be able to pull this back? He hasn't got the bomb. 56 points of HP. They know exactly where he's at. He's trying to flash himself up, but Exarcia comes in from above, gets the frag, and finishes it herself. First non-default round in the benefit of Pride. And obviously, previously, we saw Pride versus Kinguin early on in this tournament, and they did a fantastic job of sort of really pushing against Kinguin. So I'm really excited to see what they can pull back today. So, wow, look at that, Luz! He's going to get betrayed there. Mano is again the kill, and now he's going to be able to pick up a second one, but this time, thankfully, it isn't on his own team. Now, Exarcia is going to go for a spray through the smoke. It's not going to quite work. Chucking a flash, he's going to be running past them. Flipside is going to be looking to recover this AWP. Blade not quite able to work out how to pick us up, having a little bit of difficulty there, unless he will continue to try. He's just trying to pick up the molly, guys. Electronic, he's going to be facing straight up with this AWP player who peeks and his head's going to get snapped off. Taking it down to a 4-on-3 situation. Reside are going to be looking to rotate. It might be a bit early. So we do have some T's up in towards this area. And look at that. Exarcia going to get dropped. This is not so good. We're going to be seeing it try to play a little bit too aggressive, and they're going to get punished for it. So he's going to leave it a 2-on-4. And Waylander beating head on with Moro. He's going to get dropped. Leaving it. I keep saying leaving it, but Rizard. It's going to be a very difficult situation. Takes down Blade, looking in for the next kill, but he's going to get taken from multiple angles. Going to be soon bullets fire everywhere. And Waylander going to finish off that round, getting the final kill. And have a look at the economy on Pride's side. You can have 2k, 2k, well, nearly 3k, 3k, 1.5, 3.7k. That's just nowhere to move on a few of the players. Because if he buys anything, that's going to really mess things up. Luz does go in for a cheeky scout. So he's the only guy who hasn't got a sort of actually, no, there's him and Xuz don't have upgraded pistols, but he has got that scout. So he's going to be going in for some high damage, trying to make the sort of cash on this work. Because he could have bought a lot with that from next round, but they're probably going to be going in for the double eco if they don't do enough damage this round. So these AK should do quite a lot of work. I mean, Reside is going to be looking to peek. He has got the deagle. That fire is going to stop him from doing any damage here at the moment, but look at this. Minai is going up behind them, going in for the deagle kill, but not quite. Gets the tag. Tags Markle down to 55 HP. So 45 damage out of that shot to his, I think it was his thigh. Caressing it with the deagle bullet there, the 50 cal. Quite a large bullet as well, if you guys have seen it, and it's got a really big kickback, so no wonder a lot of the shots do miss, and did miss for that. So well did it with the AWP looking to enter in through ramp at the same time. From above, Rezard does pick off Blade. Waylander going to be able to go for the train on Xuz, and Electronic onto Rezard now Bloods with... That's a little bit disappointing. He had the scout, doesn't make full use out of it, no more. Last player left alive is going to get headshotted by Monkloff. Looking pretty happy with himself. Got 2 kills. Moving into the 7th round here, guys, we are going to be seeing that the Force coming out from Pride, buying everything they possibly can here. Moral's going to be left with 3.7k, 3.9k rather. So he's managed to buy up 40 full armor, full diffuse kit, because you don't really want a partial diffuse kit. Might be a bit awkward. fact, he also has the famous UMP, and I love the UMP. I've talked about it a lot in my previous cast I was doing for E-Frag with the Switchblade J. I had a really good chat about it. It's such a good weapon to use. It's got so many utilities, and they've actually got a big mix up here. I mean, the FAMAS as well is a very decent weapon. I would say, well, in most of the times, I would pick the UMP up, and then just play those positions. If for whatever reason you don't want to do that, and you have to go for the FAMAS, fair enough. It's not bad. We are going to see one M4 on the CT side. On the T side, they're looking pretty happy with themselves. Economy-wise, they still got some bank left over. 2 players quite low, 3 of them quite high, so they are going to be able to buy up into the next round. Whatever happens, potentially even the round after that, if they buy out correctly and do get enough kills, get the bomb down. We're going to be seeing the flash from Blade out in towards A main. He might be in first up. It's not going to happen. Electronic down into drop. The flash going to work perfectly. Takes down Morrow, and we're going to be seeing Luz going to get dropped by Blade. Fantastic entrances here onto the A side, but they're retreating. Like, they are now going to think better of it. I think he was just recovering the bomb with his teammate. And they're going to be looking to enter in here. The connector's going to get mollied off. One player they might not account for. It's actually going to be Exus here, who has got that UMP and do a lot of damage. At the same time, Electronics read it perfectly. Goes up to the tag. Finishes him off as him and Markov go in for a 2-on-1 situation. And now we're going to be left in a 2-on-5. Rezard takes that to a 2-on-4. Multiples of 2. Don't we love it? So these two guys, they don't really have too many options. I mean, next round they're not going to have any cash to play with. But if they can do some damage and try and keep Flipside down and having to spend all their cash for each round, you can do them wonders moving forward. And talking of which, Waylander might get dropped in. He does! Rezard rather, he is going to get dropped by World Edit, by his AWP, world famous. So we are going to be seeing Manai's there. PL to save his gun. And that's going to be the AK-47 he's actually going to be able to recover. I think that's fantastic. That's definitely one of the guns you want to be able to keep into the next round. One shot, headshot, beautiful. So it's going to be a little bit of a partial buy from a few of the other players. Luz going to be going in for, opted in for the full eco here of just the USP. His teammates have got a few pistols. We have got the AK-47 play. We've got the A-stack coming out. Now the T's are going to be able to get a bit of a read on this, and they're going to be pushing in towards B any moment. Waylander's going to be the first man in. Blade, he's going to be a little bit delayed. He usually plays that sort of A main spot. Some team damage. What is up here today? Pride seem to be wanting to just damage each other. We've seen a headshot earlier on Luz. It seems like he actually returned a little bit of damage to his teammate. Manai's. I keep getting that one wrong, guys. It's the dyslexia. So the CTs, they might as well play a little bit aggressively, especially Luz, who really just has nothing to lose. But he's here just fronting up with these guys, looking to push into what sort of the dance area. But we're going to be seeing Blade meet head up with them. He does get damaged, and he's going to get dropped. That's an AK recovered for them, but they are going to regret it as they're going to get dropped, and so is the other AK they already had. So at the moment, that was a really bad move in the end. They played a little bit too aggressively, a little bit too hungrily, and they're going to get punished for it. Like a bad dog, which when it pees on the floor, the dog gets its nose rubbed in it to stop it from doing it again. That's pretty much what happened there. Flipside were like, no, sit. You are not taking our AKs again. So they punished them there. They managed to push down the economy. So they're going to have to force up into this with all their cash. Almost all. I won't say all because that's not correct. It's not factually correct, as some people might get annoyed by. So we are going to be seeing the M4s come out, and the EWP on the Manai, so he's going to be able to do some damage on that blade in his usual position, being a little bit of distraction, good sort of lurker position, a little bit of an anchor. But this time, though, we have got Markelov over towards Ivy. He's going to be facing up against Exas here, who has got the M4. The grenade going to be coming in, doing quite a lot of damage. That's 45 damage in one shot. That is a lot of damage from a single grenade, and he's going to be feeling that pain. You might see him trying to cross over. The spray comes out, takes him to 47. That's going to be so disappointing for him. That skill comes out from Luz. Manai picks up another one, and Luz with the blade kill. That's going to be a flame. That's going to burn World Edit. And Markelov lost 2 left alive. The bomb has been kept on World Edit. They are going to be able to push over towards A. from Pop Dog and A main, but no, we are going to be seeing WildEdit just go straight over towards A main, and Blade making his way in here, and sorry, Markelov rather making his way in here, and he has done some high impact kills so far in previous rounds. He might be able to do it again, because he was facing off earlier. The one tap comes out, he's going to get dropped, and now we're going to be beating him head first with Rezard, who's going to get dropped as well. So 2 versus 2. The sort of situation has changed here. Morale is waiting for the crossover of the bomb. The bomb's gone out. He's pushing up against Morale. He knows he's there. He's waiting for him for Beak. He's hungry. He takes the kill. This is so close to being in the favor of Flipside, but no! Luz says no! He denies it and picks up the 4K. What a fantastic clutch in the end there. Coming out from Pride. What a brilliant round. So far they haven't been able to clip multiple rounds together, but this might be the turning point. But the economy really is still so damaged. Having to buy fully into this round. 2 UMPs, Max 7, the M4A1, but the AWP was dropped and saved. Smanaz is going to be pretty happy with that. Luz doing his team some fantastic work there. Now WildEdit with AWP. So close to being up head first with Manoz, but he's going to be countered, but denied. He denied that so well. Manoz really wanted to try and get that entry kill on towards sort of team main. But WildEdit was just having none of it. He was like, no, I've got this angle. You can try and push me from above. It's not going to happen. That was an interesting grenade. It does actually do 5 points of damage. It's not too much, but when you consider it, if a leg shot comes in from the AWP, he's down. Round 10, guys. Are we going to be seeing Pride make the comeback, or are they going to get crushed under the foot of Flipside, the Pressers? That might all be the case. Or is Luz going to be able to try and bring it back from his team once again? He has got the Max 7. He's in quite a good position, but Blade's looking to be pushing his team over towards A, but Rezard, he's denying it. The meta of the UMP is going to work so fantastically. WildEdit, Markelov looking to try and recover it quickly. The jumper down comes down, the spray through the wall, or floor even comes out. The kill comes out, now Blade over towards the A site. He's dropped the ball a few times, but this time he's going to pick up the bomb and push up through a ladder. That sort of rotation there is going to work fantastically in their sort of favor. But look at this, Luz hasn't moved. He's still there waiting. He gets the first kill. This takes it to a 3-on-2, but no. WildEdit taken down. Morale, that's not so good. It has got the M4. He's over towards Connector. They know exactly where these guys are. The trades are coming out hard and fast. The AWP plays come in, but Luz denies it. The dropped AK enables him to clutch it once again. Second round in a row for his team. He's been able to do this. WildEdit picked up 3 kills, but it's not quite enough to counter Luz's double kill. Rezard's double, and so being able to pick up 1 as well. And because I was coming in through Connector at that exact point, being able to pick up the kill. WildEdit missing his shot on him the first time enabled him to win. So we can see the bomb has gone down quite a few times. It's only been defused once, because the CTs have only won 3 times in total. So it could still go in Pride's favor in the second half. I mean, this is still very early on when it comes to it, and it's a bit too early to call it. I mean, that's 7 rounds for Flipside. That's a fantastic amount for the T side, but really they want to go take it all to sort of round 9 at least for themselves. No, Waylander, he sees Luz, finishes him off, and that's going to be in. WildEdit, the flash works perfectly. Blade doing a brilliant job of the sort of support position there, and now Waylander is going to be peeking in. I think he spotted Moral there. CTs have been heard. Moral and Exar's going to be left exposed in a second. They pop out. They're going to regret it. They're going to get sprayed down. Electronic going to be traded out though. Rezard chiming in with 2 kills of his own, but the denial of the AWP is strong. They are going to get dropped. So round 4 was not on the cards that round for Pride. Not so good. They're not going to be so happy with that. The scout play comes out. The tag onto WildEdit. The single grenade to finish him off, but Mara is the only one with 1. Manar is looking to push up. He has got the P250 at that distance. He could take some kills. I was going in for the wall bangs, trying to play as best he can to try and get some damage out for his teammates who have got mainly pistols, apart from Rezard, who has got that UMP. And we did see him go huge to pick up 2 kills earlier in Pop Dog. The trade did come out. He did get dropped down by Electronic, but he could still do a lot of damage here. The rotation of the bomb is going over towards B. Only person who's going to be able to hold that is Manai's there, and he's only got 65 HP and a flash. This Molly's going to allow this push up from Electronic. Clearing it out, and Blade holding up behind them. It's going to deny any kind of counter push, and he's just giving away his position. He wants them to know, don't come up here. Leave me alone. This is my swamp, he says. You're not having it. He even chucks down a Molotov as well. And he burns someone, and he hears it. There we go. He's setting up for the entrance here. Nice. Did actually give away his position a little bit too early. He has seen the Molotovs, Molotov smokes and stuff come in. He does a little bit of tagging, but that's only 3 damage. That's going to be disappointing. Rotation of the bomb does come in. Electronic going to be looking to enter in. He's been heard. He does a lot of damage to himself. Rezard. Fantastic. Now, morale is going to get dropped. We're going to be left in a... Well, there he goes. I was going to be able to take it to a 4-on-3. 2 pistols, 1 scout. Or that it is tagged, but Electronic is going to get dropped as well. Excel's doing a fantastic job coming in through Connector, gets the kill. Now Mano is coming in from behind, drops Markov. The bomb hasn't been put down. 7 seconds left on the clock for Luz. Is he going to be able to finish off? Well, he does exactly that with the headshot, probably doing a total of 200 damage. That's fantastic right there. Probably even more than that, I imagine. Maybe even like 250. Around that mark, obviously. Rough. Rough figures. Rough figures. Round 13, guys. We've only got a few rounds for Pride to try and make a comeback, and they're only going to be able to get to 7 rounds on the board in total if they do carry on winning these. We're going to be seeing Blade go into this round a little bit late. He does go for the utility. He is playing that role on this map, and he's doing it very well, actually. We did see him flashing towards team main earlier on a site and help Wilded actually get the kill that they needed to get to enter in. Slimy is playing a little bit of distraction role, I imagine, doing some early smokes, and he's going to be able to rotate with the bomb and take it over towards B, where we are seeing the T's gather up. I think a call has been made by Blade, and the rotation back over towards A is coming out. Interestingly, Wildhead was one of the first people down into Pop Dog with just a pistol. Marklov looking to make an entry over towards Long, but Exal's here looking to deny him out the M4. Perfect angle, takes the kill, picks up the AK. No, not quite yet. I don't think he's actually seen it. The incendiary grenades are going to be able to deny the push for the T's, but that's not their plan. It was a distraction all along. They're pushing in towards B. Exal's, he's going to get flashed. He does a tag, but not quite the kill. Not finishing the job. Electronic going to be able to take him out in the end with a headshot of the UMP. Wildhead chopping down a Molly. Bomb's going down. Smoker's cover. But the counter incendiary grenade is going to be coming out as well. 3-on-3 situation. Exal's coming in from above. He is tagged to 50, but he gets the kill on a Blade. He's going to get tagged down to 18 HP. It's so painful here. But Wildhead gets the kill. He's left in a 1v2. Picks off 1. Taking it to 1-on-1. Morale going to be pushing up. But Wildhead spots him out. Goes for the shot. And it's a no-scope. Classic act by Wildhead. That's the 9th round on the board for Flipside. I called it. For them needing that many rounds, they might well just be able to pick up the last few, because Pride really don't have much to play with here. A little bit of an extra buy there, I think, coming out from Flipside. Maybe not. Galil on Markov, AK on Waylander, Electronic opting in with the UMP, and Blade with the AK-47. Utility a little bit restricted on 2 of the players, but the rest of them have got pretty decent. Electronic dropping over the UMP to Blade, picking up the AK. To be fair, completely right mindset there. Electronic is the best player as far as consistency, aim goes on the side of Flipside, other than obviously the AWP on Wild Ed. Look at this, Waylander going to be pushing up, seeing the boost, he goes for the spray, takes down 2, leaving the CT so desperate, but Rezard, he's going to be able to recover an AK for his troubles. Peeks out, takes down 1, but he's going to get traded out almost instantaneously by Blade with the UMP. Wild Ed going to be able to drop morale as well, leaving Exhaust in a 1 versus 3. He does a little bit of damage, but doesn't really stand much of a chance there. Final round of the first half. Flipside almost taking it 11-4. Are they going to get denied that chance with these 5.7s, UMPs, and a Deagle? It's going to be the real question here. We're going to be seeing a bit of an A execute come out. Markov and Blade looking to go over towards long. Blade might have changed his mind. He was just seeing where one of his teammates were. We're going to be seeing a tag come out. Morale going to get dropped down to 16 HP and eventually drops in total. We're going to be seeing Resard though. He's going to go in large with this UMP. He's done a fantastic job so far, picking up a lot of kills with that UMP alone. He's going to push aggressively here, but he's going to get tagged by his own teammate. What is going on? You should not be tagging each other. We're going to be seeing what it tagged to 62. They're going to be chasing them. Resard with the AK-47, going a little bit greedy. If they keep pushing, they're going to get punished for it. The wall bang. Almost coming in. Waylander coming in from the side. It's going to be perfect for him. He's going to be able to meet head up with Luz, but he hasn't spotted him out. Markov does take one, takes two. Looking for the third and final kill on Luz. He's got that UMP. Package green train. He goes in for the peek against the AWP player, and with the UMP, I would not recommend that. So he is going to get dropped, and we're going to go over to the second half. 11 rounds on the board for Flipside, only 4 for Pride. Not looking so good here for the Pride side, for the Polish team. You did so fantastically against Kingwin. We're having a more difficult time against Flipside. So, pistol round on the CT half. The first one I'm going to be able to commentate live on here. We're going to be seeing 3 sets of armor on the CT side. A defuse getting a lot of utility. It's going to be 3 flashes, a smoke, and a grenade. 2 CT players over towards B. On the T side, we're going to be seeing almost the equivalent sort of utility here. That molly is very important. You'll probably see Morale stay up over towards heaven there. He has got the bomb though. It's a little bit questionable. He has got the P250. Smoke is going out, cutting off connector. We're going to be seeing the counter flashes and smokes coming out as well. Is it going to be able to work? We're going to be seeing Luz push in. He gets the kill at that distance. That is tremendous. Now Waylander from above. He needs to do his work. He's waiting for them to push past. They're going to, but he's looking in the wrong place. He's going to get taken out, leaving it in a 3-on-5. 2-on-5. This is not looking so good at all. Electronic. Well done, they're going to be left, and they're going to get headshotted there away, and they're not going to be able to drop 1T, even with their very hard and heroic efforts. It's not going to be enough. Well, look at those coaches there. You beauties. Coach hype for Team Pride. Coach, show me. So we're going to be seeing a partial buy, or almost forced buy, from the CTs. They're still going to leave some cash behind. They're going to be pushing with these pistols. They're going to get mowed down though. Luz and Reza are going huge. Manos does actually spot out Markov, who is going to get finished off, and Blade does pick up a kill though onto Rezard. That's not going to be so good. He has got a kill. That's going to be his money recovered for buying that pistol. That's fantastic. But now he needs more. He wants some more kills. I don't blame him. He's going to 7-10. But I don't not really stand much of a chance there that he's going to get collapsed upon by multiple T's coming in from different angles. There's not really too much he could do. We are going to be seeing Blade pushing forward. He's not going to go back and pick up a weapon. He is going to go for the aggressive play. Maybe he thinks they're still just hunting for him in that same position. But no. He almost gets a kill onto Luz. Tags him down to 13. I think that was actually a headshot. But he's going to get dropped there with only getting 1 kill and not saving anything. So going into the next round, we are going to be seeing a partial buy or maybe even a full eco coming out from Flipside. Potentially a pistol here or there. Nice, some P250s. Try and get some of those nice headshots. Some grenade, maybe a grenade or 2. There we go. Markov buying a grenade and what a P250. So in total, they've invested 600 into this. Kill player. That's a good investment right there. And we're going to see them stack over towards A, 1 player over towards B. That's going to be Waylander by his lonesome, and he is going to get spotted, tagged out, and that's going to be the bomb plant coming out. Mono is going to be able to take down Wild Edit, so that's the pistol dropped. Not looking so good here. And the grenade being dropped as well. They haven't got a single kill here. They do pick up 1 on Blade, so that is at least 1 kill, but that's going to be a Galil, not an AK-47 dropped. And Blade eventually going to be finished off there. So far in those last 2 rounds, Blade going to be able to pick up the only 2 kills, sort of spread across the both rounds. Now, we might see the tables turn. Flipside. Going to be able to buy up into this round. We're going to be seeing Wild Edit with the AWP. No glass cannon here for him. He actually has enough cash to do this. But we are out of the default rounds. We are into the proper rounds now, guys. Round 4 on the second half. Round 19 in total. And we're going to see in the majority of T's up in towards heaven here as they're looking to push over there. CTs, majority of them over towards the A side. The rotation's coming in hard and fast. They're going to have to do good work here. Now, Markov, he's going to be able to pick off 2. Fantastic work. Rezar going to be able to get the trade, though, but Electronic taking down Miners. That's not going to be so good. AWP, it wasn't on him, I don't think, so he's not going to get dropped. Luz going to be able to get the bomb down, so some cash in the bank, but this is looking very bad for the teams if they don't get the kills hard and fast. And it's going to happen. Luz gets the first kill. He's on 75 HP. Blade peeking up next to him. He's going to be able to get a drop. He doesn't. 1 HP. Going to be left in a 1-on-2. They need to go for this trade-off. We are going to be seeing Rezar back off. Luz get the final kill from the side angle. Sitting in the smoke. Electronic going to get dropped. Almost the clutch arena coming out, but not quite. Electronic not proving good enough there. Anything they lost there, Pride are going to be able to buy up, and they're actually doing a lot of a more cleaner sort of beginning here than Flipside did. Flipside, they actually lost the 4th round against the Bunner. This time, they're going to have to be struggling to try and recover their economy on the CT side. Blade going to be peeking out. He might just get another kill, and he does. He seems to be the eco warrior here, as he's going to be able to peek and get a kill, and he's not going to quite make it back with the AK. He does make it quite far, not quite far enough. Morale going to be able to take down Waylander. The grenade finished off Electronic, leaving, folded it in a 1v4. He takes down 1. He's only got 6 bullets in the mag. Peeked from the side angle. His legs is exposed. Exil's going to go in for the peek. Spray off happens and works in his favor. We're currently at 9-11 score favor in of Flipside. They are going to be able to buy into this one. AWP is going to be dropped over to Wild Edit. He is going to be able to buy up some armor as well. That is some fantastic news. No extra pistols on their side. I think Waylander might have a... No, that is just a P2000. Pride, Rise, they're not even going for an AWP. They're just going to be going in for these hard pushes, these tactful pushes, and very good executes onto these sites. And they're only 2 rounds away from the equalizer here. Considering they went into this half with only 3 rounds. They managed to get 6 rounds in a row without losing a single... Wait, 6 rounds? What am I talking about? They got 5 rounds. Math is hard. They got 4 rounds last half. We're going to be seeing the boost as well come out here. I've really liked the spot. It's very sort of beneficial for you as long as you can use it multiple times. We have seen it before in sort of in games where they have got boosted up there and they've managed to get a ridiculous amount of kills before they even noticed. Moving on, but saying that he gets 1, but he's going to get traded out there by Exarson. Well done if the AWP takes down Exarson, that sort of trade-off, but Luz pushing up, takes down Blade, taking it on a 3-on-3. The AK is proving a little bit more fruitful. The AWP is still in play for the CTs. He's pushing down the long trains as well. The bomb has not gone down yet. The peak comes out the M4. Was a little bit more fruitful in this situation. And what out with AWP onto Luz, leaving Rezard. And a 1v3. Not looking so good. The Wild Edit going to be able to pick up the 3rd and final kill for himself. And you can see Wild Edit using these angles to... Oh, what the hell was that? Wild Edit using his... knowledge of these sharp angles to be able to get these kills. You can see he was just holding that angle, and previously on the T side he was holding down over towards a site and flicked straight up, and he got the kills when he needed to, when he was required of him. I mean, he's going to be picking up the AWP and looking to see if he can counter this. He's not going to be in the same spot though. We're going to be seeing a lot of grenades coming out from both sides. This is baiting out a lot of nades from the CT side. There's only 2 smokes left on the team. Make that 1, make that none. The T's have done a fantastic job here. They've still got 4 smokes on them. And the CTs only have 1 incendiary grenade, and still, as far as I can tell, there's been 0 damage come out on either side. That's huge. That's when you turn around and say, that's a fantastic job. Well done. Because getting the CTs to use all their utility minus 3 flashes and an incendiary grenade, that's brilliant. They're going to be able to execute wherever they want. And they're going to have the least resistance that they could really want. So we're going to be able to see the smokes come out over towards the A site, and the CTs can't cut them off. They have some flashes and an incendiary grenade, and that incendiary grenade is on the AWP, who's going to need to keep his scope out. Electronic up towards Electric, though. He's going to get dropped. Blade does get the trade-off onto Exhaust, but at the same time, his position's being compromised. Marklov, though, perfect position, takes down Rezard, pushing on. Morale does get killed onto Blade. Luz onto Marklov, but the trade comes out, man. As he's going to get dropped. There's AWP dropped. 2-on-2. Pressure's building. Bomb is still dropped at the moment. World Edit is going to get flashed. No smokes remain on the T side. The peek comes out. The drop as well. World Edit taking another kill in the bag for himself. Knows exactly where the AWP player is. He peeks him nonetheless. He's playing confident. He's going to get dropped for being a little bit too cocky. That's going to be the third kill once again for World Edit, who's going huge here at 25-10. Best on the server so far. Worst? Morale, who's only got 5. Last half, I think he only had 1 kill. Up to a point anyway. So we're going to be going into round 23 here, guys. 13 rounds on the side of Flipside, who are really bringing it back for themselves here. Pride starting to limp and hurt a little bit here. They did a fantastic job of being able to use up all the utility of Flipside, but when they actually came down to the execution and position on the A site, they fell to bits. The leadership was not quite there, it seemed, or the execute they decided to go for. It wasn't right. In that situation, you got 4 smokes. What do? Set up for the wall of smokes. That's going to be very hard then for it to be countered. Here we have Electronic looking to use that flashbang. It's not quite the incendiary grenade I thought it might have been. We've only got 1 incendiary grenade, 1 smoke left on the CT side, a lot on the side of Pride. So they can do this again if they really want to. Marklov going to be looking over towards Long. Heaven, he has been spotted out. No, he hasn't actually. That was surprising. He does a little bit of damage, not quite enough. The bomb hasn't dropped yet. But now, there we go. It's been dropped and killed. Marklov going to go huge there, picking up 2 kills. Blade looking to kill off Luz. He does exactly that. Now Morale is going to be left in a 1v4. Almost as many kills he already had. He's not going to be able to pick off 1 as he is going to get dropped. And for whatever reason, Blade is just like, well, I don't want the AK. I want to pick with the M4. Waylander needing a drop. Not quite sure who is going to be able to drop him there. Not quite sure. There we go. It has been dropped. It was over to the side. It was just not in sight for me. Unless so, moving into round 24 here. 14 rounds on the board for Flipside. We're going to be seeing Pride going in for the partial buy here. So then we'll be playing for overtime if they can't win this. 3 Deagles, 2 P250s. Nice has made some noise. He's jumped up onto the train. This should have been red. He has been tagged down to 70 and eventually dropped. And now Morale and Rezard looking to try and enter in here. The information is out. Blade has spotted him. Electronic onto Exars. Even though Rod Edit was taken down, Electronic picking up the orb, going massive onto Morale there, getting the drop. What more can I say? That was over in a few seconds. Nothing too exciting apart from Rod Edit getting dropped, but that AWP is recovered and dropped over toward Rod Edit. Nice full buy for potentially the final round for Flipside, but Pride here going to be looking to see what they can bring back into this game. Quite a lot of utility. They're not quite full. No extra pistols for them. They have got the full AK buy though. Smoke's coming out. This is what I want to see. A nice execute. Blade going in for the counter flash. He's going to be looking to go in for the second one as well and looking for the peak. It's not going to happen, but he does over towards Electric. Gets killed. He takes on off 1 and now Marklov onto Luz. Well done it. Takes down himself. That's important. That is the bomb dropped. It is going to be a 2-on-3 situation. Not in favor of the T's here. Saying that Rezard could change the fate here. Well done it. Looking to peek. Rezard is going to expose himself. Marklov going to be able to make full use of that. He's going to get the kill and well done it. With a final kill, and GOTV really proving fantastic there. It stops us from being able to see that, but nonetheless, we are going to be seeing the final round go out there. It's going to be ending in 16-9 in favor of Flipside. So let's flip over here, guys, and we are going to be able to see that the first map is Flipside's map. So as expected, they do actually manage to pick that out and win it.